Hello friends, welcome to another video. In this short video, we will talk about the different trading pairs that I'm looking at in the market. I will talk about the different confluences that we have for the trades, and I will talk about why I'm interested in trading these pairs. So friends, let's start with the OZ-CHF. This is going to be the first pairs. As we already analyzed this in the previous videos, we are continuously making lower lows and the lower high. Starting from here, we had a high, low, low, high, low, 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 high. Lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, and then we broke below this previous support, made a new low. Now what we are waiting for, we are waiting for a price to retrace back to this zone to make a lower high in order to continue this trend. And why I'm waiting for the price to enter this zone, because we have strong confluences in this zone to go short. Why? We have this strong zone which is strong support zone, which was broken, so which is going to act as a resistance now. Also, we have the upper band of the trend channel acting as a resistance. We have the 20 EMA below 50, and both of these EMAs are going to act as a resistance to the price. So we have many confluences for the price to go short in this zone. So let's move to the next. So that is what I'm looking for, the OZ-CHF. Let's move to the OZ-JPY. OZ-JPY, guys, we had the high, low, lower high, lower low. So after making this lower low, what we were waiting for, we were waiting for the price to retrace back to this zone, which I already mark a yellow highlighted zone. I'm still waiting for the price to enter this zone, to enter this high confluence zone to go short. And what are the confluences we have? We have this recent broken support zone, which is going to act as a resistance. We have the 20 EMA below 50. Both of these EMAs are going to act as a resistance to the price. Also, we have this new trend channel. So this might act as a resistance to the price as well. Also, on top of that, if we check the Fibonacci retracement, we take from this swing high to swing low, we see we have 50 to 61.8% Fibonacci retracement, which is the strongest Fibonacci retracement zone. So we have all these confluences for these trades to go short. Okay, let's get to the next pair, which is OZ-USD. Starting from here, we have the high, low, lower high, low, low, and then low, high, lower, low. I'm still waiting for the price to reach this zone of high confluences. And what are the confluences we have here? This is a strong resistance zone which acted as a resistance. We see already 2 times price already rejected from that zone. We have this 50 EMA which will act as a resistance. So that is what I'm waiting for on the OZ-USD. If I talk about the Euro-CHF, I'm talking like as we can see, we are continuously making low lows and low highs. Starting from here, we had a high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then we broke below all these at the previous low. So what we were waiting for, as I mentioned in the previous video, I was waiting for this price to retrace back to this high confluence zone. And why we had the high confluences here? We had a strong resistance, we had the upper band of the trend channel, we had these moving averages, and we had Fibonacci retracement. And although price did not retrace back to that zone and get rejected from the previous low and made a new low. So what I'm waiting for now, if the price still retrace back to, not there exactly, but if the price retrace back to this zone and I see some bearish rejection, I'll be in. So let's go check on the Euro-JPY. Euro-JPY, guys, starting from here, we have the low, lower high, lower low. As I already mentioned in the previous video, I was waiting for the price to retrace back to this zone, which is a strong resistance zone. Also, it was a recent broken zone. Also, we will have the moving averages going to act as a resistance, and we have the Fibonacci. If we go from the swing high, this swing high to the new swing low, we see it's a 50 to 61.8 Fibonacci retracement zone, which is going to be the strongest retracement zone. Although price did not retrace that and retrace to that zone and got rejected from this zone only, but still if the price retrace back to this zone without closing below this zone, then I'll be looking for a shorting opportunity. But we have the Euro USD guys. We are continuously making lower lows and lower highs, low high, lower low. Here, when we were at this point, I mentioned that we are waiting for the price to retrace back to this zone, which was going to be a very strong zone. Also, we had many other conferences like the moving average was going to act as a resistance. Also, we had the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement zone as well. But the price did not retrace back to that zone and got rejected from this resistance area. And now we made a new low. So what I'm waiting for the price to retrace back to this zone and give me a shorting opportunity. If the price close above this previous zone, in that case, I will not be looking for shorting opportunity, but I'll be looking for this break and retest to go long. So let's see guys what happens, what kind of cross section we see in the market. Now let's talk about the GJ. On the GJ guys, we're making high, low, high, low. So we were waiting for the price to make a lower high, and it is in the same zone where I was looking for the trade. And why we were looking for the trade, as you can see guys, this was the strong resistance zone. Also this was the recent broken zone as well. Both EMAs are going to act as a resistance to the price, and on the top of that we have this Fibonacci retracement zone from swing high to swing low. It's a 50 to 61.8 retracement zone. And why I did not enter this trade till now, I do not want to enter on the daily, although it's good, seems good. But what I'm waiting for the price, as we can see on the 4-hour, we have the high, low, high, and the price is still at the same support level. So what I'm waiting for the price to break below this zone, give me a break and retest to go short. If we mark it in red, this is what I'm looking on the 4-hour to go short in this market. Let's move to next pair. That's a USD JPY. Also, let me tell you one more thing, guys. On these pairs, if we see, we already have one trend channel going on. So one of the price broke below and came back here to retest this lower band of the trend channel. So this trend channel lower band is also acting as a resistance to the price to fall further. So that is another confluence we have. USD JPY guys, as I mentioned in the previous videos, we have the high, low, the high, low, high, low, high, low, high. We broke below this previous support, so we were waiting for the price to retrace back to this zone and give us any shorting opportunity. But till now, I did not see any kind of a setup on the daily, 4-hour, and the 1-hour to go short. I'll still be waiting. If I find any kind of setup, I will get in. But I want to tell you one thing. If you see on the 4-hour, I'll make it blue, and on the 4-hour, I'll make it red. If you see on the 4-hour, we have this high, low, lower high, lower low. If the price closes above this previous high, I'll be waiting for the price to come back to go long, and I will not be interested in trading short in that scenario. So that's going to be USD JPY. Now USD ZAR guys, as we can see, we are continuously making lower lows and lower highs, but now we have broke below the previous high. So starting from here, we have the low, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we broke above the previous high, made a higher higher low, and now we have a higher low. So we are waiting for a lower high, a higher low, sorry, higher low in a strong confluence zone. Why this zone is strong and we have more confluences? You can see we have multiple retests in the zone. Also, we have 20 EMA above 50. Both EMAs are going to act as a resistance. And if we check the Fibonacci retracement zone from the swing low to the swing high, it comes like 50 to 61.8% retracement as well. So if the price retraces back to this zone and we see some bullish setup, I'll be in. On the CAD JPY guys, I already mentioned the price making lower lows and the lower highs. Low, high, low, low, lower, high. Now we were waiting for the price to get retraced back to this zone, which is a high confluence zone. Why? As you can see, this is a recent broken zone. Both EMAs are going to act as a resistance to the price in this zone. And on the top of that, we have Fibonacci retracement from the swing high to the swing low. It's a 50 to 61.8 retracement zone. So it's a high confidence zone to go short. We will still be waiting for the price to retrace back to that zone. Eurobond, guys, as you can see in this market, we are making high, low, low, high, low, low, lower high, low, low, lower high, lower, low. It's low, 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 high, low, low, and then we have higher high, broke above the previous high, then higher low, higher than the previous low, and then we have a higher high, break below the previous high. Now we are waiting for the price to retrace back to this high confluence zone, which is a recent broken zone. It's retested multiple times in the past, so it's a strong zone. We have 20 EMA above 50. Both EMAs are going to act as a resistance. And if we check the Fibonacci retracement, we see, guys, it's a 50 to 61.8 percent retracement zone, which is going to act as a very strong support zone for the price. So that's for the Euro1. If we talk about the ESP35, guys, ESP35, we were continuously making low, low, low highs. At the high, low, low, high, low, lows, low, high, low, lows. And I mentioned in the previous video, I was waiting for the price to trace back to this zone because this was a strong resistance. This was a strong zone. And on the top of that, both EMAs were going to act as a resistance to the price. But the price did, although I marked two zones, this was the first zone, this was the second zone. So I was waiting for the price to come to this zone, but the price did not retrace there and got rejection from the first zone. Still, if the price retraces back to this zone, I'll be looking for the short before the price close below. If the price close below, then I'll be looking for the shorting, another break and retest kind of opportunity in the market. So right now, if the price retraces back, I'll be looking for the shorting opportunity, guys. Still have all the confidences in the market. So thank you very much, guys. These were all the trading pairs that I'm looking at in the market to trade. I hope you liked the video, and if you really did, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.